We are at the Milwaukee Mile for the 13th race of Season 5 of the SCRL Rainbow Dash Truck Series. The number 51 is Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who is our points leader, will be leading us to the green flag. So right beside him is the 45, Matthew Hubert. Rest of the starting lineup here for today's race. We have all 36 of the full-time trucks here today. Entering this race, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. has a 98-point lead over Riley Spurley-Tube. Fitzwater is starting on the pole. Spurley-Tube is starting in the 15th position. This is the 5th time here in series history we are racing at this 1 mile oval. In Season 1, it was Colin Dryberg who won this race. Dryberg will be starting in the 9th position. In Season 2, this race was won by M.A. Croach. He is not here to win this race again. In Season 3, it was won by Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who is starting first. And the defending race winner from Season 4, Chaka White Lion, she is starting third. So we have a lot of former winners at this track at the front of the field. We'll see if one of them can find victory lane here today. The last 2 races on the road courses at Portland and Watkins Glen have been won by Blaze Zebratar. He has chosen not to compete in this race, so he will not go for 3 wins in a row, which only White Lion has done in Season 4. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off as we begin our lone pace lap. Oh, looks like we got a problem with the number 87 of Josh Harmon. Engine failure. Horrible luck for the 87, who has had back-to-back front row starting spots. We'll have to see if that team can get their car back out. See if that team can get their truck back out on track to score a finish. If he does not, it'll be a did not start. Of course, he will still receive points, but he will be completing no laps. The Fords of Zachary Fitzwater Sr., the 45 of Matthew Hubert, and the 99 of Chaka White Lion is the front 2 rows. And the second row on the outside line is the Dodge of Cameron Hathaway. Pace truck has pulled in, and we are racing 20 laps here at the Milwaukee Mile. The unsponsored Ford Fitzwater leads him off into turn number 1. It's crazy. It's 13 races into the season. He's our points leader, and yet he has no sponsor. Of course, you got a little bit of sponsor on the rear of the truck, but that is it. Off turn number 2, down the back stretch. Fitzwater continues to hold the race lead, entering turn number 3. The 99 has cleared the 45. That will be for second place. Off the final turn. Fitzwater will lead lap number 1 and will gain 5 bonus points. So he's already gained 5 points on Riley Spurley-Tube, who, of course, is not in the top 10 right now. There he is. Spurley-Tube trying to battle, trying to gain some positions. A very cloudy day here at the Milwaukee Mile. Of course, Fitzwater, the defending 2-time series champion, trying to make it 3, trying to join Sebastian Torres, who has dominated the Cup Series, and become only the 2nd driver to win 3 championships in a row. Fitzwater technically just won his first pole of the season. He did start first at Evergreen, but that was because qualifying was rained out. So Fitzwater won his first career pole, trying to go for his first win of the season. But he is being chased by the 99 and the 45. Also by the 09 of Chaka Duskwatcher, who is having her best run of her career. You see Al Legacy, currently in the 5th position, driving that number 98 Porter and Cable. The 86 Cameron Hathaway, who started in row number 2, battle number 2 of Dylan Ibrahimon. There you see behind them is Sebastian Torres, the 46 truck, teammate to Matthew Hubert. Back in front, no change. Fitzwater continues to dominate here in his 51 Ford. You see the 31 truck, Kristen Bracton, has a new sponsor on the hood of that Ford. Best Buy has joined that team. Hopefully they have a fruitful relationship. You also see the 68 truck, Nick Holliday, with new colors here today in the Chevrolet. For that truck country Chevrolet. Go to the rest of the field. You see the 17 truck, Lucien Banshee, making his way inside the top 10. Good run for that team. Colin Jobber, a defending race winner, running in the 8th position. Battle for position. The 09 has gotten around the 45. That will be for 3rd. Bringing Al Legacy along with her. The lead is heating up, though. The lead is now down to 4/10 of a second. As we have completed 6 of the 20 laps. Of course, it could be extended by way of the green-white checkered rule, which we have not had to use the last 2 races of the road course, which is very unusual. You see the 8 truck, Bryce Burlington, making it past Sebastian Torres. That will be for a top 10. So while Burlington is trailing Fitzwater in the points and on track, he will at least get a top 10 as they are running right now. Colin Driver trying to make a move for the 7th position. Ford against Dodge. Of course, Cameron half away. 1 at Texas. Sebastian Torres Colin Driver still looking for his first win of the season, which is pretty amazing. To think that Dryberg is winless after 13 races. Well, 12, but it'll be 13 right now. You see Spurley making a peek on the 17. You see Duskwatcher is currently being passed. This is for 3rd. It's Al Legacy makes his way inside the top 3. Good shove by that number 98 Ford. So Ford, once again, has the first 3 spots, about to be 4, if Hubert can get around Duskwatcher. And this time by, we'll officially be halfway. So, if we do not have a green-white checker, Fitzwater will lead the most laps. That'll be an additional 5 bonus points. So Fitzwater will gain an extra 10 on Spurley no matter what happens. As Fitzwater continues to lead here at the Milwaukee Mile, the next time you'll be seeing the SCRL Rainbow Dash Truck Series. It'll be at the Nashville Speedway. And if you like the short tracks, we will continue to be on the short tracks as we will go to the Nazareth Speedway. And then after that, for the very first time here at the Truck Series, we'll be making an appearance at the Michigan International Speedway for the very first time. Very proud to see this series continue to grow and go to the bigger tracks. Hopefully, one day with the success this truck series has had, maybe one day you'll see these trucks at the Daytona International Speedway. That is every series dream here in the SCRL, to one day compete at Daytona. Of course, the historic Daytona International Speedway. As we got 8 laps to go. Fitzwater has extended his lead to 9/10 of a second. Our Legacy a little further back, 2.5 behind. And Duskwatcher has settled into 4th. And 5th is Matthew Hubert. You see, Dryberg has gotten around the 2 of the Lieberheim. This is for 6th position, trying to defend. And here comes Spurley Tube. And that number 8 Chevrolet. The team truck to number 3, Colin Cropley. Cropley is currently right there in the 27th position. So you could say the secondary truck is actually beating, the full-time truck. Of course, Cropley and Spurley Tube are teammates. Spurley Tube running the full-time schedule as well as Cropley. Lead is now up to 1.3 as Spurley Tube once again makes another pass. This will be for 7th. Sometimes you just find that right series and that right track where you just click. And for Spurley Tube, it's the Milwaukee Mile and the Truck Series. As he makes another move. Currently trailing the field is the number 15, that's Sebastian Palmer. Just nothing doing it for that 15 truck this season so far. You see the 34, Brian Fox, running in the back of the pack. Again, Brian Fox, he's on the flip side. Sometimes you do everything right and you still trail the field. Again, another caution-free race so far. I bumped up the AI, so I don't know what to tell you. It's water. Less than 5 laps to go. It'll be 4 laps to go this time by. He's hoping, pleading, praying. Everybody, please don't make any mistakes. Just let's finish the rest of these laps. Let's go to Nashville. Let's race there. White Line, she will get a 2nd place finish where she's currently running that. Al Legacy will get a good run here in 3rd. Dust Watcher will be her best ever race so far. You got Matthew Hubert. He's being challenged by Colin Dryberg. Again, the cream always rises to the top. Dryberg, a former winner here. Spurley Tube's going to join him inside the top 5. Or at least try to get into the top 5. Dryberg is right in front of him. So Spurley Tube will move up to 6th. Currently trailing the field is the 7 truck of Tyler Kipman. Got a little bit 3-wide action right here between Ordman, Mitchell Haddock, and Kristen Russell, but they're able to sort it out. 2 laps to go. And looks like the streak will be over. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., of course, the defending 2-time series champion, last won at Phoenix in season 4. 1 race before he would go on to win the championship for the 2nd time. He has been winless this season. Off the final turn, white flag, 1 lap to go for Zachary Fitzwater Sr. As I mentioned before, he started on the pole at Evergreen Speedway by way of points. He did not win that race. He has been consistent the entire season. 13 races in, he started on the pole for the first time this season. He has held off White Lion. And off the final turn, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. will score his first win of the season. He dominates and wins at the Milwaukee Mile. Here he race results. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. scores his first win of the season. 2nd, Checka White Lion. 3rd, Al Legacy. 4th, Checka Dusk Watcher. 5th, Colin Dryberg. 6th, Riley Spurley Tube. 7th, Matthew Hubert. 8th, Dylan Ibrahim. 9th, Cameron Hathaway. And 10th, Hilda Pearson. The rest of your race results, we had all 35 trucks finish the race on the lead lap. No one was out. That is it here for Milwaukee Mile. We will take you to victory lane for the first time this season with our reigning 2-time series champion, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Here are your point standings after the 13th race of the season at the Milwaukee Mile. With the win, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. has extended his lead. It was 98. It is now 133. Third is Sebastian Torres, 180 points behind. Fourth is Matthew Hubert, 184 points behind. And fifth is Nathan Ortman, 190 points behind. And in terms of the Rookie of the Year battle, the lead has extended. It is now Matthew Hubert, 10 points over Zachary Delio. Third is Jennifer Skunktar and Josh Harmon with 51 points apiece, as well as Lucien Banshee at 51. That's it for round number 13 at the Milwaukee Mile. We'll next see you for round number 14 at the Nashville Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.